All right, the Nifty Fifties.
Hey, listen, won't you follow me?
Take a journey to another time.
You won't be disappointed, wait and see.
Close your eyes and sit back, take a breath.
To the Nifty Fifties. Black boots and a motorcycle jacket,
Saddle shoes and bobby socks.
dungarees and a cool white t-shirt. Take me right back to the Nifty 50s. I want to be there every now and then. I'm cruising back to the Nifty 50s. I wanna live it all up.
Yes, folks, the Nifty 50s. Fun, round teams, fast cars, wild music, and crazy facts.
Like flying saucers in 3D movies.
James Dean and Marlon Brando.
Hula hoops and Davy Crockett hats.
Elvis, Buddy, and Dan.
And of course, no self-respecting guy can cut down without a comb in his back pocket.
And no self-respecting girl would ever be caught down without the latest shade of lipstick.
Shades like Hound Dog Orange and Heartbreak Hotel Pink. French twist with a little curl.
Ducktails and long big sideburns.
Cute bangs and a ponytail.
The slick back hair's gonna get my dream girl. Take me right back to the Nifty 50s. I want to be there every now and then. I'm cruising back to the Nifty 50s. I wanna live it all up.
Like the 1950s, came faster than Elvis' waistline. Resembling hot in the 1950s, became cool.
The newest became the most.
And soon, way out, it was just about as in as you could get. And of course, nobody wanted to be labeled square, which is the worst thing you could possibly be.
The guy had to work hard to be cool in the 1950s.
Yeah, how else would you get a date?
That's right.
And some of us didn't have to work harder. And I'll never forget it.
Gonna meet him at the soda shop.
Gonna take her to the high school sock hop.
Drive-in movie on a Saturday night.
Lovers laying in the summertime moonlight. Take me right back to the Nifty 50s. I want to be there every now and then. I'm cruising back to the Nifty 50s. I wanna live it all up.
Well, anyway, I think we can fix it.
Hey, Steve, what do you say we head down to Lucy's Club tonight? Suck down a soda and spin some tunes on the tube.
And of course, you're all invited to come too. Be there or be square.
Yes, folks, the 1950s was the most. And the one thing that helped make it that way,
The best thing to come out of the 1950s?
Rock and roll! Take me right back to the Nifty 50s. I want to be there every now and then. I'm cruising back to the Nifty 50s. I wanna live it all up. Come on, come on, come on. on to the Nifty Fifties.
Come on along. Come on to the Nifty Fifties. Come on along. Come on to the Nifty Fifties. Petticoats and a poodle skirt,
Black boots and a motorcycle jacket.
saddle shoes and bobby socks,
Dungarees and a cool white t-shirt.
French twist and a little curl,
Ducktails and long big sideburns.
cute bangs and a ponytail.
A slick back hair's gonna get my dream girl.
Gonna meet him at the saddle shop,
Gonna take her to the high school stock car.
driving Louis on a Saturday night.
Lovers lane in the summertime moonlight.
Petticoats and a poodle skirt,
Black boots and a motorcycle jacket.
saddle shoes and bobby socks,
Dungarees and a cool white t-shirt.
I'm so nervous.
That's okay, Virginia. Everybody gets nervous their first day.
I hope I don't spill anything.
That's what towels are for. Donald was a nervous wreck his first day, weren't you, Donald?
You say so.
Spilled a banana split all over the floor, very messy and hard to clean up.
How awful.
One's so bad that Lucy's memory is.
Why do you say that?
Because it wasn't a banana split. I recall every detail. It was chocolate college ice, 2 scoops chocolate syrup, crushed cashews, marshmallow sauce, and a cherry on top.
I could have sworn it was a banana split, heavy on the crushed pineapple.
Nope. That came later.
Everything you need is on the table. Salt, pepper, ketchup, mustard, napkins, and menus. There's extra in the back if you need them.
Okay. Salt, pepper, napkins, ketchup, mustard, menus.
I know I'm late, Lucy. Don't scold. I won't scold. Come meet your replacement. Virginia Siegel, this is Edna Stover. We already know each other.
I'm so sorry you're moving to Michigan.
Dad's getting a great new job. The automobile business is booming, and he wants to be a part of it. He's helping to design the Edsel. Whatever that is.
When you move, I bet you're gonna miss the old town.
I'm sure I will. You'll make new friends, but I won't forget the old ones. The kids will order a cheeseburger with fries. It's the #1 after-school treat.
Don't forget about cherry cokes, lime cokes, and vanilla cokes. They're popular too.
School's out for today, and this kid should be here any minute. And can you give Virginia a hand?
Now that's what I call a hand.
I'll be in the kitchen if you need me.
Thanks, Lucy. She's awfully nice, isn't she?
The best. If it's food they want, tell Lucy. If it's ice cream, beverages, shakes, malt, tell Donald.
Ready for action? For toppings, it's strawberry, caramel, chocolate, and a cherry on top.
Sounds good. Let me get rid of this.
I think I'm feeling Latin. That's a dead language.
I'll be at my father sees my report card.
High school is so boring.
Oh, look who it is! Royalty.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Suit yourself.
Donald Spinney is so rude.
Common.
La-di-da.
If you show more respect for paying customers, I'll report you to management.
Management? You mean Lucy? She's in the back. Want me to go get her?
Ignore him, Muffin. He's not worth our time.
Beneath notice,
You've broken my little heart.
my Cocker Spaniel Tippy has more manners than Donald Spinney.
He'll always be a jerk.
I trust you mean soda jerk. Look at it this way. I'm the best soda jerk in town.
Ugh. We better get tables when this place fills up. I hate sitting next to the counter.
Here's a nice table.
No, I don't think so. Too close to Donald Spinney.
I think it's unattractive to sit so close to the counter.
How about this one?
Muffin, what do you think? I think this one. I haven't seen you before.
First day.
She's a nice girl. Don't give her a hard time.
My name's Virginia.
I didn't ask for your name.
She's awful for it for a waitress, don't you think?
Let's study the menu.
Why study the menu? It's the same as it was yesterday, and it never changes.
Just ignore him, girls. It'll only encourage him.
Ugh, he's so fresh. May I take your orders?
Come back later.
Sure.
Where are the trumpets? Where are the drums? Where are the dances? Jughead Jarvis is here.
Hi, Jughead.
Hey, Donald. Hiya, girls.
Hello, Jughead.
Did any of you dolls happen to catch that movie down at the Bijou?
We're not dolls.
If you don't mind, Jughead, Ann, Jane, and I were having a private conversation.
Well, excuse me. And Jane and I were having a private conversation, I think. I'll saunter over to the soda fountain and have a private conversation with a glass of root beer.
Honestly, girls, the guys at our school are definitely not worth talking about. No class, none whatsoever.
No appreciation for the finer things in life. They don't know how to treat a lady.
There's only one boy who has potential. You don't need.
Of course she does. George Bullock.
George Bullock. Now, at least be a basketball star. He's handsome.
And he's shy. He sure doesn't have much to say.
That's because he's a strong, silent type. Still water runs deep, you know.
He was talking about Stillwater.
He's driving a new Road Buick Skylark convertible.
How do you know?
It's not with the drive-in.
With who?
Bunch of guys.
Ugh, how disappointing.
I personally think it's unfeminine to notice what type of car a boy drives.
All the girls have stars in their eyes and George Bullock's around.
Girls with stars in their eyes that marrying boys like Donald and Jughead.
How depressing.
Do you think you can get George to take you to the hippity hop?
He may be shy, but he'll ask me. Just wait and see. Yoo-hoo, waitress, customers are waiting!
Hey, Edna, did you catch that new movie down at the Bijou?
I haven't been to the beach in weeks. Too much on my mind and my family busy moving to Detroit and all.
When your family moves, we're gonna miss you.
Thanks, Jughead. I'm gonna miss all my friends.
Did you hear that? She just called us her friends. That's pretty brazen.
Some people are so rude. I'll have a cheeseburger and a lime coke. Don't be cheap on the ice.
I'm on a diet, so I'll have a double order of french fries, a vanilla shake, and a chocolate shake, a cheeseburger, hold all the veggies, ketchup on the side, 2 slices of apple pie, and a hot dog.
Just a lemonade.
Okay, that's 1 cheeseburger with a lime coke. And since you're on a diet, you're getting a double order of french fries, vanilla and chocolate shake, a cheeseburger, no veggies, ketchup on the side, 2 slices of apple pie, and a hot dog, and 1 lemonade. I hope I don't spill anything.
You probably will.
That new waitress doesn't look competent.
In that case, we're definitely not leaving her a tip.
We never leave a tip.
I know Lucy will go for the idea.
I don't know.
Think positive, Rosemary. Won't hurt to ask.
Hey, Gracie, did you catch that new movie down at the Bijou?
I've been too busy.
How about you, Rosemary?
No.
Evelyn?
I only go to movies that make me cry.
How come?
I'm the sentimental type.
Could have fooled me.
Hi, Muffin, Jane, and
Hello, Gracie.
what'll it be? 3 Coca-Colas, I guess, but I gotta speak with Lucy.
You mean right now? This very minute?
Terribly important.
You might say it's urgent.
Gracie has a wonderful idea.
And then this place really won't seem the same without you.
In a few weeks, I'll be nothing but a memory. Oh, that's so sad.
3 cups!
Coming up.
So, Gracie, how are the dance plans coming along?
That's why I want to speak with Lucy. What's the mystery? I don't like to talk about things until I'm sure they're going to work out.
How practical.
The school gym's a mess. All that remodeling.
Ugh, and the dust. The gym floor is covered with dust, and I'm allergic to dust.
Might be kind of fun dancing in dust.
You would say something like that, Jughead.
It's a measure of your intelligence.
Well, how would you know? You don't have any.
Just ignore him, Anne.
With pleasure.
Edna said you wanted to speak with me, Gracie.
She does.
I do.
I'm listening.
As you know, I'm in charge of the dance committee this year.
I do. Congratulations.
It's going to be a hippity hop.
So we can't have it at our school because the gymnasium's being remodeled.
And I thought it would be a sensational idea if we held the dance somewhere else.
Where?
Here?
Here? In a public luncheonette? Common.
Vulgar.
I think it's a great idea, Gracie, but there wouldn't be enough room.
There would if Lucy opened up the folding doors to the meeting room.
Yeah, where my dad's Kiwanis Club meets every Thursday morning.
Oh, and I suppose we'll have to place our order at the door and pay the cashier when we leave?
That's not what I had in mind. We'll have to provide refreshments no matter where the dance is held, so I thought we could use the food budget to purchase ice cream and stuff for everyone here.
I don't know what to say.
Say yes.
You wouldn't have a thing to worry about. I already have a crew lined up to clean up after the dance, and the kids will be on their best behavior.
I suppose I do owe you kids a favor. You're my #1 customers.
Say you'll do it.
I'm not sure.
Come on, Lucy.
It'll be fun.
There'll be a line of kids around the block.
Around the block? Waiting to get in.
Kids will come from everywhere. Just think about it. They'll be coming from the country. They'll be coming from the where. They'll be walking through the city. They'll be standing on the curb. They'll be coming from some nations. Everywhere in between.
It'll be the best hippity hop this town has ever seen.
They'll be moving and a groove until they just can't stop. Everybody's going to the hippity hop. See 'em on the sidewalk, see 'em on the street, rocking and rolling to the uptown beat. Girlfriends, boyfriends, sisters, brothers, up one side and down the other, till they just can't stop. Rock around the block.
They'll be running down the alleys. They'll be running through the park. They'll be jumping out of taxis. They'll be coming after dark. They'll be crawling from the waterways, rising up from the floor,
Dropping down from the skylights, they'll be knocking down the door.
They'll be moving and grooving till they just can't stop. Everybody's coming to the hippity hop. See 'em on the sidewalk, see 'em on the street, rocking and rolling to the uptown beat. Girlfriends, boyfriends, sisters, brothers, up one side and down the other, till they just can't stop. Rock around the block. They'll be moving and grooving till they just can't stop. Everybody's coming to the hippity hop. See 'em on the sidewalk, see 'em on the street, rocking and rolling to the uptown beat. Girlfriends, boyfriends, sisters, brothers, up one side and down the other, till they just can't stop. Rock around the block. Yeah, 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 rock around the block. Yeah, 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 rock around the block. Rock around the block.
It does sound like fun, Gracie.
So you'll do it?
I don't see why not. I got our head back in the kitchen yesterday. We had a grease fire.
I knew she'd say yes.
Isn't it wonderful? I didn't think it would be this easy. Leave it to Gracie. I don't know where you got this ridiculous idea from, Gracie. No one will want to come to a dance held at a luncheonette.
It's such a common idea.
Vulgar.
It is not.
It's a wonderful idea.
I suppose a few freshmen and sophomores might show up. They show up for literally anything. But juniors and seniors, never.
Never, never.
I don't agree with you.
You will when your hippity hop trips and falls on its face.
I tell you, the kids will turn out.
It's a stupid idea.
I suppose you could come up with a better one?
Why not rent a hotel ballroom?
That would cost money.
Naturally.
There isn't enough money in the budget to rent a hotel ballroom.
Then maybe you should be head of the dance committee.
Muffin's right. If you can't do things properly, why do it at all?
That's what my mother always says.
Yeah.
You're wrong, Muffin. Everyone will turn out.
Oh, tell me why.
Because
I'm listening.
I've got a rock star, a real rock star, to perform at the dance.
Huh? And who is this so-called rock star?
Ziggy Springer, that's who.
Ziggy Springer?
Now you'll change your tune.
Why would a big rock star like Ziggy Springer come to our school dance?
In a luncheonette.
Common.
It just so happens that Ziggy Springer is my cousin.
Cousin?
Ziggy Springer, how I like his sound. Oh baby, baby. How was it?
Don't ask.
You sounded as if you just had your tonsils removed.
I thought you were very good, Donald.
Me too.
Muffin, you owe Gracie an apology. And she'll get one if and when Ziggy Springer sings in this place.
Gotta hand it to you, Donald. For a second or two there, you sounded just like Ziggy.
Only for a second or two?
Muffin Mansfield is such a snob. I didn't know Ziggy Springer was your cousin.
Distant.
How distant?
How distant can you get?
But he did promise to sing at the Hippity Hop?
Not exactly.
What does that mean, not exactly?
I haven't asked him yet.
Haven't asked him?
I don't want Muffin to overhear. She made me so mad, I had to think of something fast.
Hey, Gracie, can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure.
In private.
We get the message. You don't have to hit us over the head with a hammer.
What's the matter with you, Bob?
Has Sinbad Galucci been around?
Sinbad Galucci? That creep.
I wouldn't tell this to anyone but my sister. I'm in big trouble.
Doesn't have anything to do with Sinbad Galucci?
Yeah?
Then you're in big trouble.
You know I can't resist motorcycles. I love them.
Go on.
Well, I spotted Sinbad's new Harley Davidson Sportster, and I took it for a spin.
You did it.
I did. It was so new and shiny, red and black, big headlight, quick acceleration, zoom zoom. I couldn't resist my impulse.
Well, I hope Sinbad never finds out you took it for a ride.
So do I. I smashed it up.
Bob!
If Sinbad finds out it was me, my days are numbered.
Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
Nervous wreck, my throat's gone dry. Hey Donald, what about a glass of water?
Hold back. What about a glass of water?
Very funny.
I can't even believe you messing with Sinbad Galucci's motorcycle? How could you be so stupid?
It must be a chemical imbalance or something. I don't have long to live. I can feel it in my bones. Why couldn't I like hot rod this in a motorcycle?
Gracie, what's the matter? You look pale.
It's nothing.
Hey, Bob, did you catch that new movie down at the Bijou?
I've got too much on my mind.
Like what?
A refill.
Hi, George.
Hiya, girls. This basketball got away from me. It doesn't happen often.
It certainly doesn't. Everyone says you're the best basketball player we've ever had, even for a transfer student.
Nice of you to say so, Muffin.
Don't think anything of it. So, George, are you going to the Hippity Hop?
I haven't given it much thought.
Thanks to Gracie, we're having it right here.
Where?
And Lucy's luncheonette.
Isn't that gosh?
I think it's a creative idea.
Thanks, George.
And Ziggy Springer's gonna be there.
Who's he?
Who's he?
The rock star!
If you say so.
He's the greatest.
I don't listen to music much. If I want to relax, I shoot some hoops.
Hey, Bob, George, did you catch that new movie down at the Bijou?
The one with Steve McQueen?
That's the one?
Yeah, I saw it.
Why didn't you say it was the one with Steve McQueen? What a dreamboat.
We saw it over in Mountain City last week.
What was it about again?
What was it about? Just read the billboards. It's a giant. It's a monster. When will it stop? It's a giant. It's a monster. When will it stop? They couldn't believe their eyes. They couldn't escape the horror. And neither will you. Your flesh will creep at the glove that crawls. See, teenagers but it's alien. See a whole town caught in a web of gelatin. Witness the day the earth stood still. Block 2, got not barara nicto. Wait a second. That's from a different movie. Oh, well, anyway. Came from outer space, landed in a field. A worldwide threat to the whole human race. It ate a farmer, a mechanic, a doctor, and a nurse. But that was just an appetizer. Things got worse. It crawled on into town, into a local store. It almost got Steve McQueen. Wait, there's more. It snuck into a movie house and ate the projections. Then crept into the audience, a true antagonist.
What was it? What was it? For goodness sake, what was it?
It was the blob, a big old blob. An icky, sticky, gooey, chubby, tuppy, gummy, gluey, flabby, lumpy, bumpy hunk of jello. It was the blob, a big old blob. A messy, mushy, goopy, gloppy, gucky, mucky, slushy, sloppy, soggy, hudgy, pudgy hunk of jello. The crowd began to scream and scurried for the door. Before they could escape, it ate a dozen or more. In came the sheriff to confront this terrifying curse. But little did he know that things would soon get worse. They scrambled for their lives and knocked each other down. The sheriff barely got away to warn the town. Holding back his deputy, the sheriff declared, "Don't go in there, Jim. It's the most terrible thing I've ever seen."
What was it? What was it? For goodness sake, what was it?
It was the blob, a big old blob. An icky, sticky, gooey, chubby, tuppy, gummy, gluey, flabby, lumpy, bumpy hunk of jello. It was the blob, a big old blob. A messy, mushy, goopy, gloppy, gucky, mucky, slushy, sloppy, soggy, pudgy hunk of jello. It gobbled up the diner with all the folks inside. They ran into the basement, but they knew they couldn't hide. It started down the stairs, now what were they to do? That's when Steve McQueen discovered CO2.
What happened? What happened? For goodness sakes, what happened?
It seems that Blob couldn't stand the cold. It started to retreat and wasn't nearly as bold. Steve got on the telephone to tell them what he found. They brought in extinguishers from all around. They sprayed and sprayed till it was solid as ice. They packed it in a crate and followed Steve's advice. They called in the Air Force to fly it away. They dropped it in Alaska where it still remains today.
Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
It was the blob, a big old blob. Those icky, sticky, gooey, chubby, tuppy, gummy, gluey, flabby, lumpy, puppy hunk of jello. It was the blob, a big old blob. A messy, mushy, goopy, gloppy, gunky, mucky, slushy, sloppy, soggy, hudgy, pudgy hunk of jello. It was the blob, a big old blob. An icky, sticky, gooey, chubby, tuppy, gummy, gluey, flabby, lumpy, bumpy hunk of jello. It was the blob, a big old blob. A messy, mushy, goopy, gloppy, gucky, mucky, slushy, sloppy, soggy, hudgy, pudgy hunk of jello. The blob, the blob, the blob, the blob, the blob, the blob. It was the blob.
What makes you say that, Muffin?
You didn't tell me you had a new Rogue Skylar convertible? That's my favorite car! Some girls think it's unfeminine to notice what type of car a boy drives, but I don't, do you?
It's my uncle's car. He let me borrow it.
Look at that, Gracie. She's so obvious.
Poor guy, having to put up with a leech like Muffin. She doesn't even understand what a nice person he is. He sits next to me in geometry and helps me a lot.
Gracie, you've got to do something.
What would you suggest?
Geometry!
Are you sure?
Yeah, go. You got it, go.
Excuse me, George. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm stumped on a geometry problem. Could you help me? I don't think she needed help.
That was definitely just a cheap attempt to get George's attention.
I cannot believe that just happened. She doesn't know she's competing against a pro, though. Just watch. George! You know that I have more. You know that I am so bad at sports. Like, the worst at sports ever. Can you show me some moves? Obviously, I'm very confident, so. Nice try. Did you know I have more cashmere sweaters than any other girl in the whole school? The whole school.
No.
This is my table over here.
Gracie, can I have my basketball back?
Sure.
Where are we supposed to sit?
Over there.
By the counter?
Go! George, my hand-eye coordination is horrible. I cannot catch a ball. I can't even move.
Did you know I practice every afternoon at the YMCA?
No, I didn't. Wow.
Alright! Who did it?
Isn't bad.
Peace.
Who did what? Some jerk! Busted up my Harley Davidson sports team!
Yeah.
Some jerk.
Jerk.
I don't want any trouble from you, Sinbad. I've told you that before.
I've never had my Harley Davidson Sportster busted up before.
Never.
Never.
Will you two stop with the tambourine guitar? It gets on my nerves. Don't I have enough to worry about?
Sorry, man.
Don't sweat it, Sinbad. Look, it's this awful beatniks Rick and Misty. I didn't know they were friends with Sinbad Galucci. I didn't know Sinbad Galucci had any friends.
I heard that.
What's this about?
Weren't you listening? My Harley Davidson Sportster. Rick and Misty saw some freshman riding it, and he's the one who busted it up. And when I find him,
Hey,
POW!
think beautiful thoughts, man. Relax.
Just go with the flow.
I suppose you think you'll find that high schooler here.
I don't see why not. This is where they hang out. Take a look. Rick, Misty, you two see anything?
No, don't see him.
Well, he'll show up sooner or later. When he does,
Donald, call the police.
Hold on, Donald. I think I can take care of this one.
and who are you?
That doesn't matter. We're here in Lucy's luncheon. I wouldn't want to give it a bad name now, would we? You could be hauled away by the police.
For what?
For disturbing the peace?
So I suggest you sit down and have a fizz cola or be on your way.
Trying to be funny?
Hey, man, it's making sense.
Go with the flow.
Fine. I'll go. But I'll be back.
This place is bad vibes, man.
You handled that nicely, George.
It was nothing.
You guys ought to see what's going on across the street.
What?
Some girl that's been working on a hula hoop for like over 5 hours. Perpetual motion. Yeah, she's never gonna stop.
This I gotta see. Lucy, do you mind just for a second?
Of course not. I'm sure every new paying customer's over there already. Aren't you coming, Gracie? She could be establishing a world record.
No, you go along.
I better know what's on your mind.
Me too.
Ziggy Springer.
What are you going to do?
The only thing I can do.
Cancel the hippity hop?
Of course not. I never do that.
Well, what are you going to do about Ziggy?
When he's in town for his concert on Saturday night, I'll be there.
Blood's thicker than water.
Oh, don't say that. Blood makes me think of Sinbad Galucci and my brother.
You guys don't know what you're missing out on. What are you waiting for? She's fantastic.
He's thinking about hula hoops and I'm thinking about Ziggy.
be disappointed when you hear what it is. The song that makes every teen queen's heart beat faster. Let's hear it, Ziggy. Oh, baby.
Now y'all wanted some C-Baby tonight. Oh, baby. Baby. Oh, baby. Baby. She rocks when she rolls, rolls when she rocks. My baby makes my heart go tick-tock. She's looking real good, I'm telling no lies. My honey bunny rainbow little cutie pie. She wiggles and she walks, giggles when she talks. But what's about the boy now? I gotta reply. Baby, yeah. Baby, yeah. Baby, 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 oh baby, baby. She rocks when she rolls, rolls when she rocks. I'm on my baby, makes my heart go tick-tock. She's looking real good, looking real fine. Itty bitty chills down my spine. She wiggles when she walks, giggles when she talks. I'm hoping and I'm praying that she'll be my little baby. Yeah. Little baby. Yeah. Little baby, baby, baby. Yeah. All right, everybody, help me out now. Put your hands together just one time. That's it. That's it. Ah, you're looking good. My baby's got me sweating, turning inside out. My mouth is hanging open, but I just can't shout. My body won't move when the girls are around. Got me reeling, got me feeling like I'm upside down. My knees start shaking, still feeling like bacon. My lips are quivering, I'm melting like corn. My nerves are hopping, eyes are popping. Can't hardly talk, just stammering and stutter. But baby, but baby, but baby, 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 oh baby, baby, oh baby. She rocks when she rolls, rolls when she rocks. I'm on my baby, makes my heart go tick-tock, baby, baby, oh baby, she rocks when she rolls, rolls when she rocks. I'm on my baby, makes my heart go tick-tock. Oh yeah. Thank you very much.
You can't see him.
I have to see him.
No way. Get back here.
Where is he?
None of your business. How did you get past security?
I've got to see him.
You and a million other Bobby Soxers. The exit's this way. Let's not waste time arguing.
But if you'll just let me see him.
What makes you so sure?
We're related.
I've heard that before. Look, kid, I don't want any trouble, but if you don't come quietly.
Sensational show tonight. We couldn't have filled another seat if we tried. Who's this?
Says she's related to Ziggy.
I am!
How'd you get past security?
That's what I'd like to know.
We're related, sort of.
Be a nice kid and get lost. I'll mail you an autographed photo of Ziggy Springer. I've got influence. I'm his manager and this is my personal secretary, Miss Curtis.
I don't want an autographed photo.
What are you saying?
Every Bobby Soxer in America wants an autographed photo of Ziggy Springer.
I know, he'll see me.
She must be a nutcase.
Could be dangerous. Remember what happened in Chicago?
Don't remind me. Let's get rid of her.
No, let go of me. Let go. Ziggy!
What's going on?
No, nothing to worry about.
We have everything under control.
Overzealous fan?
No, I am not. I am your cousin. My mom is your mom's second cousin. That makes you my third cousin. Or maybe I'm your second cousin once removed.
What's your name?
Stanley. Greasy Stanley from Livermore.
Stanley. That does ring a bell.
That's not surprising. She's obviously a ding-dong.
I didn't know such a thing.
Stanley, Livermore. Is your mother's name Alice?
Yes!
Yeah, we are related.
Hi,
Nice to meet you, Gracie.
Meet you.
How do you like that?
I'm not sure I do.
So, what can Z Baby do for you tonight? Would you like an autographed picture?
It's rather private.
Yes, Graham.
We'll be close in case you need us.
I'm listening.
I have returned to Thanksgiving this year at Livermore. Can't hold on school days because being wrong.
Whoa. I didn't understand a word you said.
But, well, basically, like, Muffin Mansfield and some of the other girls said the hippity hop would be a big flop. But I told them it would be a big success because you'd be there. I know I shouldn't have done that, Ziggy, but I couldn't help myself.
Hey, Gracie, I understand. Either I show up and rock their socks off, or you end up with egg on your face.
Pretty much.
I'd like to see Livermore.
You mean you'll do it?
What are relatives for?
Oh, thank you, Ziggy, thank you.
I'll tell you what, cousin, let's go grab a super healthy cheeseburger across the street. The street. The owner closes the place to the public just for me.
Oh, Ziggy, I can't tell you what this means to me.
I like hearing about relatives. It's comforting. Family ties are important.
Ziggy Springer, performing in a luncheonette for no pay. Now I've heard everything. You're not gonna let him do it, are you?
Of course not. You call his cousin and tell her that he's got laryngosis.
Laryngitis?
Yeah, that. Besides, you know how he is. They'll have forgotten this whole thing by tomorrow.
True. I want to work with security.
That makes two of us.
Do you really think it's true?
What?
Half the kids say Ziggy Springer will be at the hippie hop, and half say he won't.
I wonder if Ziggy is really Gracie's cousin.
I don't think Gracie would lie about something like that. She's a good kid.
Muffin Mansfield is just waiting for her to flop.
It would be a great memory to leave town with. Ziggy Springer at Lucy's Luncheonette.
Oh, baby.
I thought you said we needed more chocolate syrup.
Right. I'll be in the back. If anybody comes in, cover my counter.
Sure.
Hey, maybe he'll play a concert in Detroit.
It wouldn't be the same as seeing him up close.
Good afternoon, ladies.
Hi, Officer Jim.
What's Lucy about?
She's in the kitchen. Want me to go get it for you?
Please.
Want a Coca-Cola?
No thanks, it makes me burp. Hey, I heard your father's working on something called an Edsel.
That's what he says.
I could be interested in that. I'm in need of a new car.
You wanted to see me, Officer Jim?
Good afternoon, Lucy.
Is something wrong?
Nothing serious. I understand you had a bit of trouble here the other day.
Trouble?
Yeah, Sinbad Galushi.
Oh, that. It was nothing much. George Bullock smoothed the waters.
I'm always interested in what Sinbad's up to. He's a bad character.
In more ways than one. I let him know if he behaved poorly, he's not welcome here.
Sinbad Galushi always behaves badly. Is he still hanging out with those two beatniks?
Riff and Misty.
Yeah.
I always see them together.
If they give you any more trouble, you let me know.
Oh, I will. I appreciate your concern.
It's okay, it's my job.
How about a hamburger?
You know, I could be tempted with a cheeseburger, but I'll eat in the kitchen. I don't want to scare any customers away.
Edna, I'm expecting Miss Nicholson any minute. Come along, Officer Jim. You'll like the way I cook cheeseburgers. I flipped them over twice. Oh, just a second said you'd be here any minute. How about a soda?
I don't need sweets, bad for the complexion.
Please, sit down.
I have a couple of things to say to you, but I dislike talking on the telephone. I think talking face to face is much more personal.
I agree.
You're not going to like what I have to say.
Oh?
Your rent is almost up and I don't plan on renewing it.
Miss Nicholson!
You pay a very modest one at best, you must admit that.
That's all I can afford.
I'm a businesswoman and I must think of my profit. There's a laundromat who wants this place.
A laundromat?
And the other thing...
Yes?
I know the students are wanting to hold a dance here.
A hippity hop.
Yeah, they can forget it. Possible damage to the floor, noise complaints from the neighbors.
But they can't use their school gymnasium because it's all torn up.
I don't care.
But I've already given them my word.
You shouldn't have, and I don't care. Listen, I've come what I've had to say. No hippity hop. Rent. Be on my way.
What am I going to do?
Something wrong, Lucy?
Miss Nicholson just came by and said that she's not going to renew my lease.
That's terrible.
It gets worse. The hippity hop can't be held here.
But the kids are counting on it. What will Gracie say?
Don't tell her. I'll have to break the news to her at a better time.
Good concert. Really?
I don't know why everyone's so excited. I told you, I'm Ziggy's favorite cousin.
Well, I, for one, still don't believe it.
Me neither. Same here.
Oh, sports. I believe it and I don't even know who he is.
Thank you, George.
I'll believe it when I see Ziggy with my own two eyes.
How's this for proof?
What's that?
A signed photo with Ziggy's autograph. Read the inscription, George.
For my dear cousin Gracie from Ziggy Springer, see you at the hippity hop?
Well, anybody could have written that.
Of course, she's lying.
You're a rest muffin.
I know what we can do. We can put up a banner that says, "Welcome, Ziggy Springer."
Yeah, we can get our pictures taken with Ziggy.
It'll be the best dance party Livermore High has ever had. Hit it, George.
Knock down, take it, take it, take it, take it,
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
I'm only telling you this because you're my friend. What are friends for?
Does anyone else know?
Just my sister Gracie. But she won't say anything.
Hugh Hope, messing with Sid Magalucci's Harley Davidson? Man, you like to live dangerously.
Don't tell anyone else. I don't want the word getting around.
That's understandable. Sid Magalucci takes no prisoners. Just leave my Gracie the cheers. I gotta get out of here.
Where are you going?
What does it matter? I don't think it's such a good idea to be seen around you anymore.
Thought you were my friend.
When it comes to Sid Magalucci, I have no friends.
I won't lend you any more of my comics. And I just got the latest issue of Spider-Man. The cover isn't even torn.
Bob Stanley, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
How come?
Reading comic books at your age? Really?
It's so common.
Infantile.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've got the best comic book collection in town. They'll be worth big money. Someday.
You ought to read something more uplifting.
Like what?
William Shakespeare? We're studying him in English class.
You've gotta be kidding me. William Shakespeare? Give me Spider-Man and Captain Marvel any day. Hey, Jughead, wait up.
I'd pay the girl that marries Bob Stanley. She'll want to go out dancing and he'll want to stay home and read comic books.
Any girl who marries Bob Stanley is probably going to want to stay home and read comic books with him.
I suppose.
I heard him and Jughead are joining the service when they graduate. Doesn't that give you any sense of security?
Forget about Bob and Jughead. I'm excited about what's going to happen tonight.
At the video?
I don't mean at the bijou. I can't wait for the moment when Ziggy doesn't show up and Gracie has to admit she lied.
I wonder what George Phillip will think of her then.
She's gonna be the laughing stock of the school.
Hands on that guy! Justice will be done.
I don't approve of violence.
Send Magalucci and those awful beatniks.
Griffin, Misty.
Yeah, he's definitely headed straight for prison.
Jail even.
Let's get out of here, Felicios.
So young. So bad.
Nothing but juvenile delinquents.
You sure you haven't seen that guy yet? Would I lie to you, Sinbad? You might. I don't trust no one.
You get too excited, Sinbad. Be cool. Go with the flow.
I got a right to get excited. My beautiful Harley. Broken. Maybe that guy will be the hippie off tonight. Well, I'm counting on it. Because we'll be there. When I get my hands on that guy, POW!
I'm worried about something else.
What?
My mom. She wants me to get a job and stop being a beatnik.
Stop being a beatnik? That's cruel and unusual punishment. A job? That's disgusting. Besides, only squares work. And we're rebels. Why can't anybody understand that?
Because they're squares, man. And squares just don't get it.
I'm a rebel with the cause, ain't no doubt. The days seem to teach you rebel heart out. I go where I want, just me and my bike. I do what I want, anytime I like. They call me a wild one, I'm hip to the job. You won't ever catch me doing 9 to 5. The beat generation is what I'm about. The whole wide world's gonna hear me shout. I'm a rebel with a cause. I'm gonna turn this country upside down, spread the word all over town. I'll be running around, a rebel with a cause. Oh yeah.
I'm a rebel with the cause, the beatnik type. In American Bohemian, it ain't no pack.
I got my axe, my hot plate, it ain't so bad. A few jazz records and a low-written hat. Call me a bum, call me a slob. I don't need no bread, I don't want no job.
The beat generation is what I'm about. The whole wide world's gonna hear me shout. I'm a rebel with a cause.
Gonna turn this country upside down, spread the word all over town. I'll be coming around. I want to be caught dead without my Captain Midnight's Dakota ring. I'm a rabble-rouser and proud of it.
Yeah, man. And like, we love everything. Dobie Gillis, the Big Ten, rock and roll, Zen, apple pie, Eisenhower, even Beaver Creamer, man. We dig it all.
And like, sometimes when I'm feeling down like Kathy's clown, I think, hey man, it's okay, cause you got a whole lot of shaking going on. That's right, I'm splishing, splashing, I'm rocking and robbing, I'm feeling real loose like a long-necked goose. Yakety yak, I will talk back. When it comes right down to it, I'm saying the last dance for me. 'Cause I'm a rebel with the cause. Gonna turn this country upside down, spread the word all over town. I'll be coming around, a rebel with the cause. Don't need a closet diplomat, through all odds or oohs and ahs. I'll be coming around, a rebel with the cause. Oh yeah, freedom of speech we do defend. The end.
I feel so sorry for Lucy. She's been hiding in the kitchen all day, afraid to come out and face Gracie and the kids.
She'll have to tell them pretty soon. The hippity hop's only a few hours away.
You can't invite a big star like Ziggy Springer and say, I'm sorry, the dance has been canceled.
It would be a black mark on Livermore High. Gracie would never recover.
If only Miss Nicholson were out of town.
What did you just say?
If only Miss Nicholson were out of town.
That's a great idea.
What is?
We could call up Miss Nicholson and say her brother's ill to come quick.
Does she have a brother?
Lives over in Brewster.
That's 300 miles.
All the better. She'll be gone until tomorrow morning at the earliest.
Okay, what happens when she finds out she's been tricked?
We can worry about that later.
What about Lucy?
We could tell her Miss Nicholson called and said she changed her mind and it's okay to have the dance.
What if it doesn't work?
It has to work. For Ziggy.
I hope Ziggy appreciates what we're doing for him.
Hey, Edna, I heard your father's designing a new car for the Ford Motor Company. That's right.
What did it say?
It said that he was going to be the best car ever released. Everyone's going to want one, and it's going to be the car of the future. Do you know it's named after Henry Ford's son?
I bet it's cool. It must be some jalopy.
It is, and then some. Sure, it'd be nice to own a car like that.
Yeah.
I can see me now. Elegance.
Originality. The most beautiful thing to ever happen to horsepower.
Step out of the ordinary and into the car of the year.
A car that clearly says, you're going places.
Yes, they'll know you've arrived when they see what you drive. Got my ride and I'm driving it home. I drive the Netzel, the car of the future. Every parent's gonna buy one, every daughter and son will wanna drive it too. They got a Ranger, a Pacer, the citations, a racer, a bargain just for you. I drive it
drivers will spot you coming from a block away.
This is the way to travel.
This is the way to look at the world.
Yes, folks, the Edsel will steal the show wherever you go.
I drive an Edsel, the car of the century. An economical deal, you may find it's a steal if you shop around. Yes, I'll be driving in style, cruising mile after mile, sitting low in the driver's seat. I drive an Edsel, you betcha, gonna pull up and get you in my daddy's car. I drive it out so you betcha, gonna pull up and get you in my daddy's car. I drive it out so you betcha, gonna pull up and get you in my daddy's car.
Economically speaking, the Edsel that's really new is the lowest price too. Starting at $2,519 for Ranger 2-door sedan.
$3,801 for a Citation convertible.
Yes, folks, you are the reason behind the Edsel.
Got my ride and I'm driving it home, honk, honk.
What do you think about the decorations? I thought the simpler the better. That way there won't be so much to clean up after the dance.
Good thinking.
I, for one, think they look poverty-stricken.
Shabby. Pathetic.
Who asked you?
We're just gonna ignore you.
I wish you would.
Perhaps we should go someplace else since we'll be here tonight. You know, to say hello to Ziggy.
Ziggy. That's all I'm hearing.
They still don't believe in Gracie. They will when Ziggy waltzes in.
If Ziggy shows up, Muffin will apologize. Won't you, Muffin?
I said I would, but I don't have to.
I'll tell Lucy the good news. Virginia, you make that telephone call. Use the payphone across the street. Disguise your voice.
Good idea. Will you have enough ice cream, Donald?
Any flavor you want, you name it, we got it.
Do you have pistachio?
Who eats pistachio?
I do.
Figures, you're nuts.
So, Gracie, who's taking you to the hippity hop?
Oh, Muffin. You know perfectly well it isn't necessary to have an escort.
Oh, I'd forgotten.
No, you haven't. You're just trying to stir up trouble.
Who's talking to you, Miss Famiano? Don't talk to Rosemary like that. I'll talk to Rosemary any way I want. It's a free country.
Gracie, I'm so glad everything worked out. It's a burden off my mind.
What do you mean?
The hippity hop. It hasn't been canceled after all. I'm so relieved.
Huh? What was that all about?
I don't know. Lucy hasn't been herself all day. She's been hiding in the kitchen. I'm really worried about her.
That doesn't sound like Lucy.
No, you're right, it doesn't.
Well, anyways, I'm so excited about tonight.
Me too.
I still say it'll be a big flop.
Unquestionably. Without a doubt.
If you don't stop bad-mouthing the hippie hop,
You'll what?
You'll find out.
Girls, whatever happened to composure? Remember who and what we are. Teen queen, facing your challenges day after day. I'm a teen queen, nothing's gonna stand in my way. I'm lovely, oh so lovely, I'm lovely. Some people say we boggle their mind. I'm charming, oh so charming, I'm charming. While others say we're one of a kind, I guarantee I'm a pedigree. The plurality of the girls, an honoree, a VIP. Most assuredly with that bunch. It would be sweet revenge. They're so jealous. It's a wonder their skin hasn't turned green. Answer the phone, Donald.
Huh?
Answer the telephone.
Oh, yeah, right. Lucy's Luncheonette, home of the best floats, malt shakes, and egg salad sandwiches with and without the lettuce.
Hi, my name is Beverly Griffith. I'm looking for a girl named Gracie Stanley.
Gracie, she's right here.
May I speak with her?
Gracie, it's for you.
For me?
Some lady named Beverly Griffith.
Beverly Griffith? Do you know who she is? She's the secretary to Ziggy's manager!
Wow. Don't keep her waiting. She probably wants to tell you what time Ziggy will be here.
Yeah. Okay. How do I look?
You're not talking to her in person. You look fine. Go again.
Ooh. Thank you. Hello?
Hello, Miss Stanley. I hope you remember me.
Oh, how can I forget, Miss Griffith? It's so nice to hear your voice. What time will Ziggy be here tonight?
That's what I'm calling about.
Oh no. Nothing's happened to Ziggy, has it?
I'm afraid so. He's come down with a bad case of laryngitis.
Laryngitis?
His larynx is inflamed.
Inflamed?
Nothing seems to help. Under the circumstances, I'm sure you understand he can never make your, what did you call it?
My hippity hop.
Hippity flop. Curious name. Perhaps another time. Goodbye, Miss
No,
Stanley.
no, Miss Griffith, don't hang up. Miss Griffith? Miss Griffith? Oh.
You don't look so good, Gracie.
I don't feel so good. I might just die.
Who's got laryngitis?
Who's inflamed? Who do you think?
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Not Ziggy Springer! What are you going to do?
Muffin Mansfield will never let you forget this.
This is a tragedy.
What are the kids gonna say?
Oh, my reputation will be ruined.
Muffin will tell everyone she was right about you all along.
You won't be a teen queen anymore.
The kids won't speak to you anymore.
What's the problem? Just tell them the truth?
The truth? Who's gonna believe the truth? I promised Ziggy Springer and now I can't deliver.
We'll have to cancel the hippity hop.
No. That would only make things worse.
Oh, I gotta think of something to get out of this. I have to. Oh, okay. Hey, it might work.
What?
Donald, would you show me your impersonation of Ziggy again? You know, when he warbles, "Oh, baby."
My pleasure. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
With any luck, we might get away with it.
You're not thinking what I think you're thinking.
Yes, I am.
You can't substitute Donald for Ziggy.
That's crazy.
Besides, you'd never get away with it.
Here's what we'll do. We'll tell everyone Ziggy's running late. He'll only have time for one song because he has to make a plane connection to his next concert.
But they'll see it's Donald.
Just after I make the announcement, we'll turn off all the lights. We'll say it's a power failure. There's a fuse box in the kitchen door.
I get you. Donald will come out.
Sing in the dark.
And disappear fast. Very fast.
Do you think it will really work?
Anything's worth a try.
Yakety yak, I won't do it.
Donald, my life is in your hands.
I still won't do it.
Donald, you've always said you're as good as Ziggy. This is your chance to prove it.
In a power failure?
What difference does it?
I don't know.
It would be a noble act.
For one moment, you could be a shining pop idol.
Me, a pop idol.
Girls will scream.
Girls will scream.
Guys will envy you.
Guys will envy. You like being envied. Let me think it over. Okay, I'll do it.
Wonderful!
Wonderful.
What do you know? I'm beginning to like the idea.
Donald, I could kiss you.
So could I.
Me too.
Hey girls, I don't like that kiss. Girls!
Works like a charm. I put a handkerchief over the mouthpiece.
Did Miss Nicholson say when she'd be leaving?
Right away.
Couldn't be better.
Does Lucy suspect anything?
Nope. She's so delighted the hippity hop is back on, she can't think straight. She really likes the kids. It would have hurt her if the dance had to be canceled.
Do you think she'll try to contact Miss Nicholson?
I've already thought of that. I told her Miss Nicholson was going out of town to visit a relative and couldn't be reached.
We're gonna have lots of explaining to do when the night's over.
One thing at a time.
You're right, one thing at a time.
I'm hoping to get a signed picture of Ziggy.
You and everybody at the hippity hop.
Come on, we've got a lot of work to do before Ziggy gets here.
Hippity hop, hippity hop.
So, Bob, tell me about this comic book.
It's, Archie. Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
Oh, I just picked it up over there. Over those, like, 3 months.
Gracie, I hope you'll have time for a dance with me tonight.
Of course I will, George. More than one.
I know you'll be busy with your cousin and all. I'll understand if you don't want to dance with me.
What a thing to say. Besides, I thought Muffin Mansfield would be taking up all your time.
Who told you that?
Word gets around.
I consider that a wild rumor.
Do you, George?
I do. I suppose you kind of noticed I'm kind of shy where girls are concerned.
Oh, I don't think you're shy. Besides, a little shyness has to be expected with a transfer student.
I'm not shy about basketball. Some people think I could play in the big league.
Oh, I'm sure you can, if that's what you want.
I don't know what I want. I get confused sometimes.
I know the feeling. We're a lot alike.
I can't imagine you being confused about anything. I was wondering,
Wondering what?
would you want to go to the drive-in with me on Saturday night? I could borrow my uncle's car.
The Road Buick Skylark convertible?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the movie? Never mind, it doesn't matter.
I, wanted you, to know,
No what, George?
oh gee whiz. It's tough to be a teenager in love, and each night I pray to the heavens above. Yes, I pray, hear me now, tell me what can I do? Yes, I'm cursed to be a teenager in love.
It's tough to be a teenager in love. And each night I pray to the heavens above. Yes, I pray, hear me now, tell me what can I do? Yes, I'm cursed to be a teenager in love.
Yes, I'm cursed to be a teenager in
Something is going on at that hippie hop, and I intend to find out what it is. I have my suspicions.
What do you want me along for?
I may require the presence of the law, and you're my brother-in-law, aren't you? Don't forget that.
How could I?
You may have to call for the wagon.
The wagon?
You know how teenagers are. There could be a riot.
A riot?
And you know how they are too. They're wild.
Wild?
Stop repeating everything I say.
I wish I knew what this was about.
I said it was the hippity hop.
What do I look like, the Easter Bunny?
afraid of no heat. Besides, I got a strong feeling tonight we're gonna catch the crow who busted up my bike.
I'm sure you're right, Sinbad.
The vibes never lie.
Riff,
Yeah, Sinbad?
keep your eyes peeled.
Gosh, that sounds painful.
Hey everybody, don't make you jump, don't make you wiggle, make you lump. Get on your feet now, don't be late. That hippity hop, it just won't wait. It's a brand new dance you won't want to miss, with a crazy little twist that goes like this. A 1, a 2, a hop, hop, hop. A 3, 4, a hippity hop. A 5, 6, hop, hop, hop. A 7, 8, hippity hop. Dance to the music till you're on the top. Rumbling and stomping to the hippity hop. Come on guys, give it a try. A 1, a 2, a hop, hop, hop. A 3, a 4, a hippity hop. A 5, 6, hop, hop, hop. A 7, 8, hippity hop. Dance to the music till you're over the top. Rumbling and stomping to the hippity hop. Is it the jive? No! Is it the bop?
No!
Is it the slop?
No!
Is it the shiver? No! What's the name of this new bebop? The hippity hop. Come on the dance floor, give it a try. Just get on your feet now, don't be shy. Come on everybody now, feel the groove. That hippity hop, put you in that groove. Crazy new dance you won't wanna miss, with a brand new twist that goes like this. A 1, a 2, a hop, hop, hop. A 3, a 4, a hippity hop. A 5, a 6, a hop, hop, hop. A 7, 8, hippity hop. Dance to the music till you're over the top. Romping and a song to the hippity hop. Hop, 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 yeah. Hop, 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 ooh. Hop, 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 ooh. Hop, 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 hop. What's the name of this new bebop? The hippity hop. 1, a 2, a hop, hop, hop. A 3, a 4, a hippity hop. A 5, a 6, a hop, hop, hop. A 7, 8, hippity hop. Dance to the music till you're over the top. Romping and stomping to the hippity hop. A hop, 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 hop across the room. Wop, bop, and wop, wop, bang, boom. A 1, a 2, a hop, hop, hop. A 3, 4, a hippity hop. A 5, a 6, a hop, hop, hop. A 7, 8, hippity hop. Dance to the music till you're over the top. Romping and stomping to the hippity hop. Hippity hop, hippity hop, hippity hop, hippity hop. A hippity, hippity hop.
Thank you. I've been to better.
The best hippity hop I've ever been to. I haven't been to any before tonight.
I'm surprised you're here.
Why?
We thought you'd be home reading comic books.
Spider-Man, Captain Marvel.
I can dance and read at the same time.
That's awfully sad. I think we've danced enough, kids. I mean, after all, we all know why we're really here.
Ziggy, 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 Ziggy.
Where is he?
Well, quit stalling.
Is he coming or not?
Relax. He arrived a couple minutes ago.
Why didn't you say so?
Because I wanted to build up suspense.
Oh, did you know?
Mm-hmm. He can't stay.
Well, why not?
Has to catch a plane to his next one. So, hello, we have time for one song.
One song?
But, isn't some Ziggy Springer better than no Ziggy Springer?
I say no.
No,
That's a
not.
solid no from everybody.
That does not sound like Ziggy.
She rocks when she rolls, rolls when she rocks. Whoa, tick-tock, tick, go!
Oh,
Ziggy!
Sorry, Gracie. I guess I got a little bit nervous.
Who turned on the lights?
Lucy.
This isn't what you think. I'm not who you think. I'm this, anybody want a fist cola?
Does this look like Ziggy Springer? No. Does he sound like Ziggy Springer?
No.
There you have it, folks. Gracie isn't related to Ziggy and we couldn't deliver him. She lied.
Hey, watch what you say about my sister. I'm sure Gracie has a perfectly logical explanation.
So the truth is,
He was coming, but he got laryngitis.
His larynx was inflamed.
so that's why I did what I did, guys.
She was only thinking of us. She used her imagination.
Go bounce a basketball.
Don't talk to George like that.
You lied, Gracie Stanley. Just admit it. It's
Oh baby, baby. She rocks when she rolls, rolls when she rocks. My baby makes my heart go tick-tock.
Ziggy, hi!
Hi, Cousin Gracie. Hey, Ziggy, I'm Gracie's brother. I'm your cousin too.
Hi, Cousin Bob.
Oh my goodness, I don't understand. Miss Griffin said you had laryngitis and you were too ill to appear.
Dadgummit. See, that's my manager's doing. He doesn't want me to sing without getting paid. Don't you, Lenny? I had to have your secretary do your dirty work.
I'm not here.
When I heard the stunt he tried to pull, I said, no way. No way. I said no way. That's what I said, basically, in a nutshell. I said, no way. I'm going to try to visit my little cousin, Englewood. So, here I am.
You called me up, didn't you, Lucy?
Told me my brother was taken ill.
I didn't, honest.
I did.
You did? Why?
We didn't want to let the kids down.
How did you find out?
I don't have a brother, I have a sister. It's hard to tell, but still. Oops. My mistake. I want this dance to end. Right now, everybody out. Out. Before Ziggy sings.
Ziggy who?
Ziggy Springer!
Ziggy Springer here! Is such a thing possible? He's right over there. Oh, Ziggy! I am your #1 fan!
I kissed her hand, madam.
Ziggy, Mrs. She owns Lucy's Luncheonette. She's my sister-in-law.
Lady, how would you like an autographed picture of the Z-Baby? Beverly, let's get a glossy for this woman. To Eunice of Lucy's Luncheonette. Much love and many kisses, Ziggy Springer.
Much love and many kisses!
How do you like that, Eunice?
I don't know what to say.
Say thank you.
Oh, thank you, Ziggy. Thank you so much. Lucy, I want you to put this above the soda fountain. I will buy a beautiful frame and I want this whole town to see it. I'll spare no expense.
But what about the dry cleaning establishment?
I think we can forget about that. And don't you see what Ziggy wrote?
He wrote Lucy's Luncheonette.
Exactly!
Sinbad.
Point him out! Point him out!
That's him.
Come here, you!
Hey, you leave my brother alone!
Wait, Sinbad. I warned you once before.
George, let me take care of this. That'll be enough of that, Sinbad.
You don't understand! He busted up my bike!
About that motorcycle. I got a report on that. and it fits the stolen, and it fits the description of the one you're riding.
I didn't steal it. They did. They told me they were giving it to me as a birthday gift.
We're going downtown.
No, you don't understand. It's all been a mistake.
And you made it.
And you made it. And we're going downtown. Let's bounce.
It's not my fault. No one understands untamed youth.
Let's go.
Man, oh man, did I get lucky. I just got my life handed back to me. I will never, ever touch another motorcycle for as long as I live. Or until I get my own.
I'm glad everything worked out for you, Bob. And thanks to your sister Gracie, it's a great hippity hop. One surprise after another.
Thank you, George. My fan dude said you apologized when Ziggy Springer showed up, and there he is.
A genuine teen queen never goes back on her word. It's an unwritten law.
Do I have to?
Yes.
I apologize.
I accept your apology. Ziggy, I can't tell you what being here means to us.
Gracie, I'll stay and sing as long as you want me to. Won't I? Beverly, Lenny.
You're the boss.
What are we all standing around for? Let's rock!
Isn't it wonderful to be living in the Nifty Fifties?
Yeah!
That's our story, time to say goodnight. Glad you stopped in for a little while.
And remember, if you're ever sad or feeling down, close your eyes and sit back, take a ride.
To the Nifty Fifties.
Petticoats and a poodle skirt,
Black boots and a motorcycle jacket.
saddle shoes and bobby socks.
Dungarees and a cool white t-shirt. Take me right back to the Nifty Fifties. I want to be there every now and then. I'm cruising back to the Nifty Fifties.
I would like everyone who did Wyatt work. That's what we called it. They were slaves of Jacob Wyatt. If you will come to the front of the apron so you can be recognized. Memorize any lines, and the funny thing is that they're in the wings dancing every dance. The boys doing Teen Queen is probably my favorite thing in the whole world to watch. You guys are amazing. Thank you for your endless hours and paint under your fingernails. I appreciate you so much. Cass, will you please give them a hand? I'd like to show this. If you have never been in a show with Cardinal Company before, please raise your hand. Brand new. That's a lot of folks. And out of those who are brand new this year, first time ever, if you're a senior, please raise your hand. They said, we just kind of want to try it before we leave, and now they're sad they didn't do it all along. So, with that being said, here comes the hard part for me. Will all my seniors please come up to the front? Y'all take a bow. They will be greatly missed, but we are sure glad that we had this experience with you. Thank you so much. Again, thank you so much for coming out and supporting the fine arts. We appreciate it so much. We'll be doing something similar about this time next year, so we'll keep you posted. The gang will be out in the foyer for autographs and hugs and pictures. You guys are fabulous. Thank you so much.